What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Chris back again with another video for you guys today. In this video, I want to talk about Thursday flipping, whether or not you guys should be using your coins to buy some players for Thursday or even holding them for Friday night. I think that this week the market is going to go up a little bit on Thursday, and there's still an opportunity for you guys to buy some cards even today on the market. It's been a really weird market recently. I did see that Sunday or Monday was going to be the cheapest day on the market for certain cards, and it does seem like that was the case, but I do think that there's still opportunities to buy cards like icons or any cards that have dropped about 20-30% from their normal price. So we're gonna go through some of them on the market today. If you guys do enjoy this type of content, drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new around here. Let's get right into it. So this is so far what I have bought, and I will get into the point of bidding because I think that bidding, guys, is super effective. Now, we got a Owen here at 105 on bid. He's been fluctuating around 120. So I got this at 10k under the current price, and that's kind of like my point about bidding, is that a lot of people are afraid to buy in this market, even though the market is stable. The market has slightly risen, and it also has been really stable to trade in. People are still really afraid to buy, and that is understandable. So for me, I've been doing really good this week where, just getting on a lot of bids, and people are backing off, man. If you aggressively bid on a card, man, they're just gonna back the hell out, man. They're not gonna want to go onto that card anymore. They take it off their transfer targets, and then you'll win the card. So definitely try to look at picking up cards on deals today, like icons and informs and specials on bids today. I think that's a good opportunity for you guys to make some coins. I would also explain to you guys why the market may go up on Thursday and Friday. Well, the first thing is that people are still getting coins to their account. Even if they're saving packs, they're still getting coin rewards. And they're still going to think about, okay, that's pretty low for a card. I might have to pull the trigger on that because that's just too low for me not to want to pick that up. And more people think that, the more the card's going to rise up on the Thursday. Gold metas should do well this week because of the lack of packs being ripped open. You will see red picks being ripped open, but you will not see the actual packs open. So I think that meta golds will do really well, like Conte, Suns, those kind of cards will probably go up a little bit tomorrow. I've picked up, I think, about 9 or 10 Sun cards. Yeah, about, what is that, 8? Like 8 or 7 or 8 Suns, not too bad. I also picked up this limited card at 129, just kind of going through some fluctuations on some icons. I also picked up this Larson on bid at 139, another bid, a card that likes to go up usually on Thursdays, and I'm just going to keep on buying these cards. I just wanted to go down to a mil so I could trade on stream today. The first thing you guys want to look at with these cards is obviously looking at hunters and shadows on these cards. If they're a defender, you want to look at them with a shadow. If they are a forward, you want to look at them with a hunter. The second thing is sell high after rewards. Do not list them low because it takes longer for the card to initially rise if you list too low. You can also sell for lazy buyers on Thursday. The market should go up, in my opinion. And, if you get caught with a card or two and they don't really rise too much on the Thursday, maybe you hold till Friday night, take the gamble there and see if the market does go up a lot then. I do expect the market to go up a lot on Friday night with the amount of packs saved up, because I think there's a good percentage of people that are going to open on Friday, but there will be a percentage of people that are waiting till Prem. But I do still think that people will open Friday with the amount of lightning rounds that we do get as well. So I think the market in general is going to do really well Friday night. And cards are like 20-30% down from still where they were last Thursday, last Wednesday. So I still think the market is going to do really well. I think people are going to see that, red picks are coming soon for team of the season, and they're going to all want to play weekendly, get themselves ready for next week, because that's when the real test starts. Now, if EA change it and they announce, maybe today or tomorrow that red picks are in, team of the week next week, for team of the season cards, like from the community, that's going to be interesting, right? We're going to probably see a nice jolt on the market, because even if it's community team of the season, there's still going to be some cards that people may want to look at, like a Zaha if he does get in. I heard a lot of people talk about that Edouard card. if he did get in as well. I think we're going to see some meta players that do get in. So people will definitely be playing Weekend League this weekend. Now let's go on to the market, guys. And let me just show you a few things that you guys possibly could look at. So this is the team of the week that we got. Now this is a very good team of the week. Now what this shows me, in the loading screen that we got yesterday, it looked like they were going to put La Liga with community. I had my doubts and reservations about that. But this team of the week shows me that it's most likely not La Liga on Friday because they've put out a decent team of the week. So they've kind of put a good team of the week alongside a just slightly above average community team of the season, depending on the players that get put in. So this gives you a second little option of players to pack for people that open up lightning rounds on Friday and they have their safe packs as well. I would stay away from some of the cards that they just released today. Now if you go to the market and you go to PGP, this is my favorite page on Fuppin' Boys because this always shows me what cards are going for and it shows me how many games are being played. Now I'm gonna go first look at man of the matches. Now I'm gonna order by the games played. Now Saint Maximin, obviously a striker from the Premier League, obviously a bombing in Firmino in there. You could possibly look at buying this card at 130ish and seeing if it does rise tomorrow. I like, Inaki Williams at 80k and under. Ricardo Pereira always does well on Thursdays. Always, always, always. Any Ricardo Pereira, he's very, very good this year. It looks like he's about 166 at the moment. I actually saw one last night about 170, so he did really well for me. I bought it at 155. That pretty much clears up the man of the matches portion. Now, if you go look at Team of the Week Moments cards, who is the most used Team of the Week Moments? Lucas by far. So, again, that's a card that, yes, Aubameyang and Firmino are in, but you could still look at them if you'd like to, and maybe hold till Friday night and see if they if he goes up a little bit. I would probably look at 115 and under for Lucas if you were to actually want to buy him. Kingsley Coman at 45 and under is pretty good for me. Surprisingly, Jesse Lingard has a lot of games played. And let me see his graph and see if he actually does rise on Thursdays. So, this is Wednesday. He goes up like 250 coins. He doesn't really go up too much. So possibly Jesse Lingard is not the way. But you can look at Nicolas Pepe. You can look at Kevin De Bruyne. You can look at, not Kevin De Bruyne, but you can look at Nicolas Pepe. You can look at Robertson. You can look at those type of players. They should rise a little bit tomorrow. Like I said, gold metas like Son, Conte, those type of players will go up as well. You can look at icons. I love icons for tomorrow, man. Babies and middles. Just look at any base or middle that is under 400k. And look at the low of the fluctuation. I always tell you guys that anything that you guys want to buy, make sure you buy on the low of its fluctuation. So for example, this baby is Shin. He's gone up to 275 and 276, but he's also hit at 248, which means that this guy at 265 right now is not a buy for me. He is not to buy because he's too close to his high where I don't want to buy him at that price. I want to buy Yashin closer to about 250-ish and seeing if he rises from then on. Now let me go see if that is actually the case. Yeah, he's about 265. So I don't want to buy Yashin. But if I was to look at maybe like a Michael Owen, who people like to really use on Thursdays, let me see where that card is because I already picked one up at 105. He's now back up at like 119. So this is too high on his fluctuation. Can I look at Makalele and see where he is at the moment? He on his high is like 140 and on his low is like 132, 131, which means that anything under 130 is a buy. But 135, no, I want to get 130 for this card. You look at a Baby Shevchenko, a card that likes to do well on Thursdays as well. He's about I think 240, 250. You want to get this card around the 230 range. 88 Shevchenko. You want to get that card at 171. He was a little low earlier today. I doubt he's still there. He's not. He's about 177. You want to get this card around 170, 171. Gerard, if you look at his fluctuation, I believe, where is Gerard right now? He's about 232. So this card probably 220 and under is pretty good. If you look at Lineker's middle card, I flipped him yesterday. Both at 230. If you get this card anywhere under 220, it's not too bad for tomorrow. And then the last icon that I like to usually trade with, it was in my head what he was going for, was Cliver. Cliver, you want to pick up the baby one. You want to get this card probably at around 135 and under. You don't really want to pick this guy up at over 130, over 135. Can barely speak right there, because he does go to about 145 on the hourly, but he also goes down to about 131. So those are some of the icons that I would pick up. Tomorrow you guys can invest in them if you'd like to. They should rebound tomorrow a little bit, or even on Friday night if you do have to hold. If you're scared to hold past Friday, take the coins tomorrow, but I do expect the market to rebound a little bit on Thursday and also on Friday. I do think the market's going to go up a good amount. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Comment, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll talk to you guys in a video soon. Peace out.